Hi everyone, I'm out here in the yard today because the sun's out, and also I need to check on my hellebores. The hellebores are normally the first to bloom in the spring. See there, some of them are already in bloom. What I do is every year is I would cut off these leaves. They came up last spring after the flowers had bloomed out, and they would soon die back. My preference is to keep it tidy and to cut these away so that the flowers look better in general. This one here I've had for quite a number of years, and it's gotten bigger and bigger, which is a good thing. Now this one here is Ivory Prince. This is the second spring that it's here. These are the newer series where the blooms are brighter, the leaves are better looking, stay strong. They do not become tattered and torn like the other one. So I really love these ones. These ones here, I'm going to leave most of the leaves here unless they're in the way of the blooms. I can always trim them back if they become tattered and torn. So I'm quite happy with this one here. This one here is called Rio Carnival. It's really easy to tell because it blooms a bright yellow color with the reds in the center. It's really, really nice looking. This one here, it's kind of in between the other two when it comes to the leaves. So there are some leaves that are not very good looking, but there are some that are still okay. So again, I'll trim off the ones that do not look very good. I noticed a common between this one and the Ivory Prince is the darker color leaf, more like a silvery bluish green color. They tend to stay better looking than the ones with the greener leaves. So next time when I buy, I'll keep that in mind. I had two of them. That one's gone. Well, I'm done. Let's take a look at this one. This is the first one that I did. I removed, I'd say 100% of the leaves. And I did a few other things. I kind of pushed away the mulch from the base so that they would not be in the way of any flower buds that's still coming through. And also, after the flowers bloom, the new leaves will come from the same base. So I need that to be clear of any debris. Also, I'm clearing out a lot of the boxwood trims from last summer. Now, I don't know how well you can see. There are some leaf buds way down below. I tried to help it come through. I think it will push itself up a little bit later on, but that's one of the reasons why I want to remove the leaves, because some of them are really in the way of the flowers coming out. So there we go, a side view. So look how pretty it is. Oh, and I have to mention, you have to be really careful when you're trimming all the leaves. Look what I did. This Ivory Prince here, I've mostly just left everything intact. I removed a couple of leaves right in the middle so that the buds have a better chance of coming up easier. Other than that, cleaning up the debris underneath, same thing. Well, this one here, Rio Carnival, I just left 2 leaves behind. The rest of the leaves are all gone. It'll do fine, I hope. I've removed about 50% of the leaves from this pink frost. Did a really good cleanup from underneath. This is under a viburnum, so there are a lot of leaves underneath. Now, I mentioned that the other one, it's gone. By gone, I mean it died. Now, I've also noticed that there are holes that little animals have dug up. They must have eaten my bulbs. Well, if I need to plant anything, I have the hole ready. Now this is to show you what the neat freak in me have done. I have trimmed off the top half of the iris. They were bended over because of the way of the snow back in January. I cannot stand them, so I had to trim half of them off, and I have to do it now. If I wait till later when the flower stalk come up from the center, it's impossible. And also remember I show you the bulbs way back here. I was going to move them somewhere else. I couldn't find a spot to move them to, well, at least for now. So I'm, by trimming these back a little bit, I'm hoping that some color would show through in between the irises. We'll see.